Okay, I'm starting on my next project. I got 2x8s. I bought 10 footers to cut them down to 5 feet. So I have 4 5-footers, 2x8. I just glued them and I got them clamped now till the glue dries. Now I've seen on YouTube where different people will they'll they'll cut the edges so that you have more of a flush edge in between each of the boards. And I've also seen some people leave the store rounded corner. So I decided to leave the store rounded corner. I kind of like the look of that. I mean, I plan to do a lot of sanding. I plan to stain. I plan to put some clear coat over the top. And I'm thinking even with a little bit of edge, you know, or a little bit of dip in there, I think that's some character. What I'm not sure is should I wood glue cracks and sand them? Are they going to look right? Do I get wood filler? I've got white wood filler, but that really wouldn't go right, I don't think. It's not really meant for this. I can get the wood grain looking wood filler. Or do I just sand it and let the cracks be there and, you know, fill in the cracks with the stain and the clear coat? I mean, it's character, right? This is going to be a computer desk. Oh, so this is going to be a computer desk, and we're going to see how it goes. Say hi.
Hi, who are you talking to?
YouTube people.
Oh, hi
watching
everyone.
the video.
Hi everybody.
Thank you. So I'm not sure what to do, but I am going to let this wood dry, this wood glue dry, and we'll pick it up here tomorrow. Okay, so this is after a few days of letting the glue dry, and I already just trimmed this one side. I basically ran a straight edge and cut that with a circular saw, and I'm going to do the same here so that I can get a nice flat cut there. Then I'm going to start sanding, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, so I started sanding. I got the edges trimmed off on both sides now. I started sanding, and just try to give you a little close up. You can kind of see how there's, you know, glue on the edges on the board. So I don't like the color of the glue. I guess, I mean, I don't know what I was expecting really. I started to get it where it's, you know, thinning down. I'm, you know, making some assumptions here that once I get rid of, you know, this glue, that means I'm flush to the other board. This side over here is a little bit more taller, so I'm working on that. I'm using 80 grit because I only have 80 and 120. I feel like it needs something a little bit more aggressive. But I think I just got to try to be patient and work at it. But you can, you know, there is a lip there. And I feel like once all this glue is gone, that I've pretty well leveled out that edge to each other. I don't know what you think. But I think it's going to be kind of an ongoing process. So let's see where it takes us. Okay, I got one seam sanded down. I think it did pretty good. You know, you can see the glue in there, but that's because of the rounded edges of the board. I got a little more to do there. Sometimes I get too impatient, and you know, I'm sitting here for a little while. I'm seeing some progress, but I want it done, you know, and that's not how you're supposed to have a hobby. You're supposed to enjoy it, take the time doing it. But you know, I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to work on it. And then, you know, I'm just taking down the rough edge. You can almost see the little knockdown of the corner. But I got two more to go. I mean, comparing them, I'm making a little progress. I'm hoping when I stain them, what's left of the glue is not going to be obvious, but you know, it's my first time making a desk like this, and you know, it's going to go in my room to work on my computer stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, I mean, I'm happy so far. I'm not downplaying it too much. I think it'll be a nice project when I'm done with it, but we'll see. We're going to see together, aren't we? All right. You ever have one of those moments where you just know your wife's going to kill you when you get home? I made a mess. That's not bad. I mean, it's a garage, but it's not the garage I'm worried about. Let's look at this before I show you the other. So, I mean, it's sanded down, 80 grit. Oh, I think she's home. Um, this has got a gap in there, so that's why the glue shows a lot more. It's, I don't know if I should fill that in or just let it go. But, I mean, it's flush this way, so I got all the glue mess. I'm not really sure how best to do that, or if that's going to get take care of itself with staining. I don't know. I guess I better YouTube it. I cleaned up all the edges, took all the rough edges off, sanded those down. Could probably sand a little more there, but I think I was gonna make this the front, so I gotta drill a hole in the back here for the wires to go down. Use a hole saw for that. Gotta measure that out. Let me show you what I did. She's gonna kill me. I had this door open. Oh yeah, it's everywhere. I got some cleaning to do. I'll be back. Well, there is. I think I'm done with the sanding. I did the 80 grit and I did the 120 grit. I can run my hand all over confidently, and it's smooth and there's no splinters. I mean, I just did it a few minutes ago before I turned the camera on, but I mean, it's pretty good, I think. Pretty cleaned off. So I'm going to take a break from it today, come back to it tomorrow, and maybe we'll go pick up some stain while we're out and throw a coat on there and see what it's going to start looking like. I haven't decided what stain color I'm going to do yet, but we'll see. I'm surprised at how easy it's actually filling. If I just take my time at it. think I'll be okay. Now, some of the YouTube videos I saw say don't squeeze it, don't push it in, just kind of glide over it because you're going to sand it anyway. Now this says you don't have to sand, no sanding needed, but I mean I'm going to sand because I'm just going to have a little excess stuff on top anyway. I have to say I'm kind of impressed with how well this is going on. You know, again, if I don't do a great job, it's okay because it's mine. If I was doing this for someone and they're willing to accept imperfections, then that's fine, but you know, I'm no professional woodworker or anything. I'm just a hobbyist. So I'm just not really pushing this in to the seams. It just seems to be filling in nicely by itself. Not really putting any downforce on it. I'm sure I'll miss some, but that's not a terrible thing if I do. Okay. The spot right there was really bad. That one. Sorry, moving the camera around. So that took a lot of filler. Alright, just gonna finish this corner here and I'll let that dry and come back and do a little sanding. Okay, so I got this sanded down. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know how well you can really see. Well, probably not very good, but see if I can go over kind of close. A couple little spots, but I think the paint's going to kind of fill in some of that. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but I got everything filled. The really bad crack that was here, I might have sanded down a little too much on that, but that's okay. That was quite a, if you remember, quite a deep crack there. But I just sanded the whole top of this, and it's pretty well. I mean, you can tell where the boards are joined, and I know it's not going to be easy to look at from a cross angle. I'm looking in the camera here to see, and it looks like there's a lot of darkness up top. This light from the phone isn't super bright, but anyway, I think it's looking pretty good. Well, maybe it'll come out better when the video is done, but I'm ready to put on the color coat now, and let's see what that's going to look like. And there's the fresh coat. It's a very light gray. I think it'll darken up a little bit when it dries, but kind of gives you a little better idea with the light shining on it. I mean, the lines are barely visible. I mean, not perfect, but I'm pretty happy with how that turned out, actually. So we'll let that dry. That might be all I need, but we'll see. I'm gonna see what happens after it dries. And no, I don't like how the edges. I I tried to give a nice even brush stroke off of the edge, and it's still paint still kind of beads up. I sanded it down from the white. I think I'll try to touch it a little bit with the paintbrush, but sometimes when you just keep going at it and going at it, you just make it worse. So I don't know, we'll see. And notice I got to get that little spot right there. But I mean, I'm nitpicking now, but I'm okay with nitpicking because I want it to look nice, right? So, all right, we'll let this dry, and we'll see if it's going to be the finish or if we're going to put another coat on it. Had a lot of fluctuations in the audio. I was working off the camera microphone by itself. Um, and I had some good positive feedback from the previous video that I did having the same problems. So I splurged and I picked up or ordered a Rode wireless microphone. So when that comes in, should have a lot more consistent sound. I know it's kind of a pet peeve of my own when I watch other videos. So I apologize for the up and down in the audio quality. I know that doesn't make for very much enjoyment watching videos, but I will get that going when it comes in and hopefully make some new improvements to future videos for you. I hope you like this video, and if you do, please hit the like button. Um, I'm up to 57 subscribers. I appreciate it. If you're interested in seeing more of these, please hit subscribe. Um, Not really sure where it's going to go, but got to start somewhere. So that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by.